Hello everyone, in this video I will talk about DNS, which stands for Domain Name System. Now DNS, you can think it like a phone book, with Java is converting name into numbers. What I mean is, as you saw in my previous video, that computers are communicate using IP addresses, but we never use IP address when we browse internet. What we do is we type name for a website like youtube.com or facebook.com. So we just typing name of the website or the server, and that's the job of DNS. Now DNS will take the name and convert the name into number, which is IP address. So that's what DNS is. Let's see it in detailed explanation. You have a computer and this is your ISP, which means Internet Service Provider. ISP is where you get a broadband connection, a telephone connection from. So this is the place from where you got the telephone wire, or this is the place from where you got the connection from this network, this antenna. It's a cell phone tower. So they are responsible for providing internet service. That's why they are called ISP. Now let's search something in your browser. Here, say youtube.com. So what will happen, it will send to ISP, and they have a server called resolver server, and job of this server is it takes the memory, cache memory from previous search results. It have names and the IP address, so it don't need to send your request to actual DNS server for the IP address. What it does, it already have it, because someone before you searched for the same name and they stored the name and the IP address. So when you are searching it, then that name will respond for this particular IP address, and then when they got the IP address, then they will redirect you to directly to the YouTube server. So this is YouTube server. But what happened if you never searched for that, or no one have ever searched for youtube.com? Then this resolver server won't have the corresponding IP address. Then what ISP will do is it will request to root server for this name, and then it doesn't give you IP address. What it will do, it will redirect you to correct TLD, which is top level domain, and top level domain are some special domain with dot, which is like .com, .org, .biz. So this domain list are in this kind of server, which is TLD server. Now if it doesn't have the domain name here, then it will say don't have it, and then it will redirect it to a different server, and that server is here, authoritative name server, and this is the main server, and it is ending, and here all the list of name and IP address are available here. So these are name and these are corresponding IP address. So this is the endpoint for searching the IP address for the corresponding name. Now it will get the IP address, and then it will save that name and IP address. So when you again search the same name, then it don't have to process the same steps. So it is just going to see from here, and it will directly redirect you to correct server. So this is how DNS system work. And one last thing is, when you search this name and you got the IP address. So not only this resolver server will save it, but your browser also going to save the name and the IP address. So when you next time type youtube.com, then your browser directly will send the IP address instead of the youtube.com host name. So that IP address will receive by the ISP, and then they can directly redirect to youtube.com. So this is all for this video, and to watch more videos like this, please subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching.